Hello gamers, Senseless here with Senseless Gaming. It's been a little while since we did a video update on the Sleeper account project, so let's take some time to go through a review of the account. We'll talk about some current events, and we'll go over to the new kingdom where we're going to migrate to. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're sitting at almost 2.5 million power here. We're at City Hall 19. We've been working on tier 3 troops for the most part. We're VIP 8 right now. Let's take a look at our troops. We got almost 25k of archers, cav, and infantry for tier 3. So we're getting close to being able to field a full T3 march. So I've been splitting those troops up 50-50 between two Peacekeeper marches. So I'm working on XP for my primary commanders while also grinding out some additional resources. But we'll look some more at the marches here in a little bit. For building upgrades, right now we're working on Gold Mine 17. The gold mine's fallen behind a little bit, but we've got our lumber mill and farm both at level 19. We're keeping them up to date with the city hall. Same thing with the Alliance Center here. This is going to be key because this is the next building that's going to be required for the City Hall. So we're already in good shape to go up to City Hall 21. We can see here that we're only 1 day, 7 hours, but I think we can push that and finish that up here in this video. Equipment-wise, let's take a look at our commanders. We're getting into a really good place here with our gathering commanders. We got 2 at 37. We got Constance here with the purple gear bundle of equipment. And then I don't have any other gathering gear just yet. I've been focusing with the expenses in other areas. I've rebalanced the gear on some of the commanders, less focusing on Canyon and more on being able to stay out in the field longer with the Lohar and Boudica marches. So I just got the Peacekeeper shield here. Peacekeeper shield is great because that's going to last a really long time through KVK 1 with its usability until that goes all the way up until it's replaced by the legendary infantry shield. So we get a lot of life out of that piece of equipment. And then we got some gear here on Boudica. And our other commanders are coming up. We're focusing right now on Sun Tzu and Manimoto here. And I'm also looking to push Kusunoki here a little bit until we get some legendary archer commanders. All right, let's take a look at what our technology is looking like here. We're at Academy 19. We're working on Mathematics 4 right now. We got Engineering 5. I've worked on these because they're going to help us with these now longer and longer builds. We're going to be looking for building speed runes now if we can find them, because now we're into the 3 and 4 day building times, and that's really going to take a lot of speed ups to push through. So these have come into play now. Military tech, we need to get to cartography 3 in order to get our tier 4, which we're trying to push before the jump. So we're going to need to do this soon. But again, I wanted to get mathematics up before pushing that so that we can unlock tier 4 as soon as we get to Academy 21. I want to try and push that right away with just waiting for Alliance helps and then move. Let's take a look at the monument here where we're doing on Chronicles. We're all the way up here to altars. Royal took the altars today when they opened up. I'll roll some footage on that here in just a second. So these will finish up in 3 days and 19 hours. So we'll be here still to get these rewards here. Well, let's take a second to go through the altars fight this morning. All right, OBS crashed again. BlueStacks and OBS just are not working right now on rally attacks like this. So we're trying a full client, see if it works any better. So I didn't get any footage of the rest of the altars that we took in the other lines. Right now, they're doing the Academy Alliance. We moved a lot of mains over there to assist. So let's see how this goes. And Slayerman is not listening and swarming, so is beached. Like I said, these altars, level 2, they're not difficult. This is more of a see who's able to listen and follow directions, because this needs to be cleaned up before KVK. I mean, they're taking this out, and they don't have anyone reinforcing the rally, but you have these others that are not following the instructions, and they're choosing to swarm when they were instructed not to. I can't see the flags, but I know that there's a flag probably right here that says don't swarm. So they took it. It wasn't a challenge. Again, this is to see who is able to listen and who's not, and then get that corrected. All right, so they were pretty easy fights, like we said. Just a few things for Royal to work on when it comes to their teamwork there. So in case you didn't see it in the live stream, we've announced that our final destination kingdom has been identified as 3504, and we have an alliance lined up. I went over there and talked to their main alliance, which is OZ Jungle. I really liked what they had to say, and they looked like they were pretty well positioned to build the coalition needed to take the kingdom to where it needs to be to have success in KVK. Let's hop over there right now and take a look. I've been building out farms over there slowly, but they're coming along. We still have 5 days before the jump. So I'm really excited to get over here, but we still have some building to do before we go. So here's my tiny little farm. It's working. I've got 4 farms set up, so just bouncing between each of them and slowly moving them along. Let's take a look at the rankings here. Alliance power. You'll see OZ Jungle here, top alliance by 20 million power. We got OZ there at the top. I've talked to several of the officers and, really like what they have to say. Let's look at alliance power here. Right now at 2.5 million, we're sitting just outside the top 10. But I think by the time we jump, we should be somewhere in top 10 probably. We'll see how it goes. Maybe, top 5. That'll be a stretch, but, you have to have goals, right? So I'm not doing fog on the farms. I refuse to do fog on farms. So we'll just be gathering resources as we can, building up these farms slowly. We got plenty of time. So let's go back over to the sleeper account. I really appreciate the Royal team, having me in the alliance here for altars. If you're a sleeper account, that's one of the things that you want to keep, secret, is that you're, planning on leaving, because alliances would likely kick you out if they knew that you were leaving, and they'd probably try and zero you. They definitely wouldn't give you the rewards that they could, make room for someone else to get those rewards. But they've been really great hosts to me and the channel here. So I appreciate them, allowing us to get those rewards. I got 5 altars worth of rewards, so that's over 5 million, over 7 million of each, resource in the bag, plus 7,500 gems, 6 days of speed ups. So that's really great. All right, let's go ahead and knock this city hall out here and see where we end up. Use up some of these speed ups that we got today. They were all 30-minute speed ups, so look at all those 530-minute speed ups. All right, 23 seconds left on that. All right, one step ahead. Grab these next quest rewards here. Should have a good bit of these banked up. There we go. Good amount of resources there. First thing we're going to do again is the Alliance Center, get the extra helps. So the level 20 Alliance Center upgrade here, we need 3.5 food and corn at 1.8 million stone. So let's grab some of those out of the bag here. One day, 16 hours. It's not going to take that long. All right, so I mentioned earlier that I've been running with Lohar and Boudica for peacekeeping marches, for barbs, to level up my commanders. You can see right here that we don't have any resource packs or level 1 resources here. That's because we just use them all to get the Alliance Center there. One thing I want to take a look at here is the talent that I want to focus on is Trophy Hunter. This talent, for each barbarian that we kill, that we spend action points for, which is the key. If you spend action points, if you're barbarian chaining, you're not going to get this benefit. You have to spend action points. You're going to get 15 level 1 resource packs on top of the resources that you get in the report just for killing the barbarian. So let's take a look at a report here. And so we're getting these resources here. So let's take a second, do a quick experiment. We'll see what happens when we spend our full action bar here on 1,500 action points using Boudica and Lohar, and let's see exactly how much resources we end up with on the other side. So stay tuned. All right, so that barb hunt took us 20 minutes to use a full action bar. Let's go back, take a look at the reports. I think we got 27 barbs each, 26 barbs each. Couple commanders leveled up, so that was good. We got some gems, some more gems, some good speed ups for, level 14 barbs. Not bad. Some more gems. And books, obviously, stars, good stuff. Let's take a look at the bag. All right, so we got 60 gems out of that. Not bad for 20 minutes worth of work. 888 level 1 C packs here, and 84 B. And then we got 218,000 food, 232,000 wood, stone there, and a little bit of gold. Let's see what these packs turn into here. All right, so roughly about 500k of each resource. when you add the what we got out of those random resource packs there, because those are randomized, we don't get to pick which resources we get. You add that to the 200 and some thousand that we got in just straight resources from the barbs, and we end up with about a 500,000. That's not bad for 20 minutes worth of work. I would say at this point in the game that the 6 talent points across 2 commanders is not a bad investment for the resources that we need to grind out these levels. Alright, lastly, let's take a look at the expedition here. We're up to 40, but we haven't come close to taking out 40 yet. It's just too big of a hurdle right now. We'll give it another try. We don't have any buffs on right now, so I don't think this is going to go very well. But why not? We'll give it a try.
Who is the real barbarian?
We'll just go with those. Now this isn't a expertise YSG, so if we can get the second march behind him, that'll save us a little bit from his skill damage. Our Minamoto there has our tier 3 troops in it. And again, we don't have our equipment on. Our equipment's sitting on Lohar right now. So this isn't really a good test. If we beat this, like, I will just fall over. There's no way we beat this. $51K left. I'm telling you, I'm going to be stunned if we beat this with no gear on and no buffs. Bybards are going down way too fast. Alright, 15K, we're gonna have to do it. Let's switch the gear around.
A good chief gives, he does not take.
Since we're using mixed troops, the equipment buffs, I'm not so like, it doesn't matter that this, you know, piece here has Cav and this has Cav, but we're putting it on like an infantry commander because we're using mixed troops. So anything is better than nothing. There, we got that. Let's get ourselves some War Frenzy here. Don't worry, buddy, I'm not going to touch you. Go over to the bag here and get a attack boost. And let's try this thing again. Come on, let's go. Alright, come on, let's go. Be nice if they just like started them a little closer together, like so we didn't have to march so far. It's waste so much time on levels that are timed. You know, in this one there's no time limit other than, you know, finishing it before the end of the timer. I think I might have taken Baibars out a little bit too far to the side. Yeah, Baibars isn't in a good place. Let's... Alright, we don't want Baibars to attack first, so we're going to keep him a little bit behind Minamoto here. And then we're going to run him behind the arced AoE. Like I said, this is not an expertise YSG, so he doesn't have the circular AoE yet. Alright, we're behind. Let's go. I don't know. I put gear on him and he's taking more damage faster with gear on than he did without gear. What's up with that? Come on. ISG's under 50%. Minamoto's not looking so good with 26k. But Baibars is doing better than he was. 50k. Problem is, as soon as YSG turns around and starts attacking Baibars, he's just gonna melt. $25k. Alright. 38 to 21. Let's see. Come on, Baibars, you gotta pull this out. No. Oh, that was so close. Let's go one more time. I think Minamoto's marching faster than... Yeah, he's just going to naturally get there before Baibars, so I don't have to try and slow Baibars down at all. All we gotta do is get him to the side and get him attacking sooner. Alright, Baibars engaged faster this time, so let's see if that makes a difference. We're definitely ahead of where we were the last time. Troop count wise. Come on. If we do beat this, it's obviously not going to be a 3-star, but as long as we get 1 star on this, like, that would be awesome. Get our name up on the expedition quest leaderboard there. 5 bars is at 40 to 15. We're definitely further ahead than we were the last attempt. Oh, I feel it. We got this. 35 to 10. Come on, we got this. $1,503. Let's go. 1 star, but we'll take it. Power game. There we go. We got that quest. 97th place. That's not too good, but I'm not really pushing for that event, so I'm not that worried about it. Here we are, Expedition Dash Rankings. 15th place. Let's go. Rewards, what would that give us? 400 gems, 3 hours of speed ups. I'll take that. Alright, so that was awesome. Capped off a great video with a expedition quest win. We covered an account overview, City Hall 20, where we're going, 3504. We're souped up, pumped about that. And I can't wait to see how the next 5 days go and where we end up power-wise before we jumped over there. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take care.